Well, right now we're standing in front of the flatbed truck that is getting ready to take the Stonewall Jackson statue from the intersection where it has stood for decades. And I don't know how well you might be able to see right now, but the sheriff's deputies that are standing around have just pushed the crowd back a little bit as they might be getting ready to lift this thing up again. As Brendan mentioned, they had tilted it over onto its side just a few minutes ago and are readjusting the straps to lift it onto this flatbed truck here. And just a few dozen people left remaining after several dozen were surrounding this statue for hours in anticipation of its removal from the stone pedestal bearing his name. And of course, when that moment was about to arrive, of course, there was a huge thunderstorm that was rolling through at the same time, just drenching everyone here that was watching, but did not dampen their spirits any bit when that statue was lifted from the pedestal. A huge cheer erupting from this crowd leading up to it. There was one woman who had come out with her cello who had intended to play Lift Every Voice and sing when the statue was lifted. Of course, had to move because of the rain. And earlier we spoke with one woman named Sage who was out with her family, and she said when she heard that the statue was starting to come down, she broke off to come watch, and because she did not want to miss what was happening.
I wanted to see this, so it's a big part of history, and I brought my children, my little toddlers, to the Robert E. Lee statue a few weeks ago and took some pictures of them. I feel like it's good, and I want them to see it when they're older as a part of what their history, with the history that they lived through, stuff like that. So I'm really happy to be a part of it.
And of course, as they are getting ready to finish removing the Stonewall Jackson statue, the question is which one is next, because in the news release from Mayor LeVar Stoney about the removal of Stonewall Jackson, he said that he had ordered the removal of multiple Confederate monuments in the city. That leaves Maury further down the street. There's also Jeb Stuart and the A.P. Hill statue, so we'll have to see if crews start working on those later today when they finish with Jackson, or if they wait for another day to take those ones down. Working for you in Richmond, Cameron Thompson, CBS 6 News.